Hello everyone, welcome back to Winter Moon Tabletop. My name is Chris and I'm excited that you're here today. I've got a game in front of me called Mixtape, designed by Rob Newton and published by Talon Strikes Studios. This game is awesome, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it today. It comes in this small box, but there is a lot going on in here. Now, in Mixtape, you're going to be doing what we all did back in middle school, which is create a mixtape on a cassette for your crush. I actually did make a mixtape once for my crush. It didn't work out at the end of the day. Now, if we can't at least get a first date out of the mixtape, we're going to try and get the most points to win the game. Just keep in mind that everything you see on the table here is a prototype and not final design. Each player is given a little board that is a mixer with faders on it that have volume, bass, mid, and treble. You're also given a little cassette tape with an A side and a B side. You're going to want to leave room to the right of your mixer for 2 rows of 5 cards. The top row is the A row and the bottom row is the B row. Now in Mixtape, there are several different ways you can earn points. You're going to be writing love notes to your crush. You're going to be adding cards to your sort of tableau here. You're going to be increasing the faders on your mixing board. So there's a lot of different strategies to winning. Now on your turn, you're going to do one of 3 actions. You're either going to listen to the radio, which means you'll draw cards. You're going to record a song, which means you'll play a card onto your little tableau here, or you're going to play your mixtape, which is when you'll actually hit play and you'll do the actions listed on your cards. Now the bass fader on your mixing board is what determines how many cards you will draw when you listen to the radio action. The treble fader is what determines how many cards you can hold in your hand. All players start by being able to hold 5 and being able to draw 2 cards. But as you increase those faders, you can actually draw a maximum of 5 cards when you listen to the radio and have a maximum of 11 cards in your hand, which by increasing the treble, you're going to really allow yourself to make a lot of different moves on your turn. The volume fader on the far left here is just strictly points. So you'll have a hand of cards, and at the top left of the card is a cost, and that's the number of cards you're going to discard on your turn when you want to record a song to your mixtape. Now, if you decide to play your tape on your turn, you're going to do a couple of different things. The first thing you're going to do is take a look at the row you're actually playing. So let's say I'm playing the top row, the A row. I have blue, blue, green, pink, pink. You're going to increase your fader sliders up 1 cube or 1 space for each color you have. So I have 2 blues, so I'm going to go up 2. I have 1 green, I'm going to go up 1 green, and 2 pink, I'm going to go up 2 pink. So I've just earned 1 victory point on bass, 1 victory point on treble, and I've increased it closer to 1 victory point on the mid track. Once you've increased your faders, you're going to then take the actions on your card's bottom, as many as you've played so far. When I play my cassette, I'm going to stop at the first card. This is draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw 2 cards. The second action is draw 2 cards again, so I'm going to draw 2 cards again. Now the last thing you're going to do when you play your cassette, and I really liked this mechanic a lot, you're going to adjust your faders, you're going to take the actions, and then you're going to flip your little cassette tape token here to the other side. In this case, I'm on the B side now. My next turn or my next phase, I have to go and record on the B side, the bottom. So you're constantly flip-flopping and flipping the tape around and recording on either side. Once a player has finished 2 rows of 5 cards, they trigger the end game, and then you take 1 final turn, and at the end, the player with the most points wins. You're going to be looking at points that you've earned on your fader track. You're going to be looking at the points on your actual cards here on your cassette tape. The number on the top right corner, the first number there, is the number you get standard points if you've done nothing else to it. The number to the right of that number that has a plus next to it and a little couple of arrows there, that is the harmonized point number, and that is earned if I have a blue card and there's a green edge to the right of it. This green was here. I would now earn the far right points as well. So it'd be 1 + 1. Now let's not forget why you're doing all this. You're doing it for your crush. And in this case, my crush is Sam. Sam likes particular genres of music and likes when I piece them together, perhaps. So in this card, you can see that Sam, I will earn 3 points for every icon with this, and another 3 points for any of these 2 icons that are adjacent to each other. So as you're placing cards, you want to try to harmonize them, obviously, like I just explained, but you also want to be considering the genres, and that's trickier, believe me. It's not as easy as it sounds. You also have a number at the bottom for love notes. If you get an action on your card that allows you to play a love note, you can slide it underneath the card, and it will earn you points at the end of the game. This game, Mixtape, was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this game. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the graphic design is not final. So the only issues I had were graphical. They were issues with just seeing certain lines, or the design was a little bit busy, but that's all going to be fixed. And I've seen the new design, and it looks great. It's a lot better. And since I have no legitimate complaints, I'm gonna give my final score of Mixtape a 10 out of 10. We did play it a little bit wrong because of the graphical errors, and I'm looking forward to playing it now that I understand where the lines are and I can see things a little easier. I'm really, really happy with the way this game turned out, and I was pleasantly surprised, honestly. So Mixtape is coming to Kickstarter this June 11th, 2024. So make sure you go check out Talon Strikes Studios, their website, their social media, to make sure you can follow them and not miss when this campaign launches, because you're really going to enjoy this game, I think. Yeah, can't say enough about this one. It was a lot of fun. I liked that it's small, compact, easy to learn, easy to teach. It was something where once we started playing, we were flying through it, taking quick turns, which is always a good thing. It just comes in this small box, so you can just throw it in your backpack, take it on a plane, take it to your friend's house. I think it's really an approachable game. I think I would consider this a gateway game. Anybody can play this. You don't have to be a super board game nerd, and I really like that about games. And if you liked this video and you think I deserved it, please hit that like button, because it really helps me out a lot, and consider subscribing for more content like this. If you have a game that you'd like me to check out and feature on this channel, email me at cb@wintermoongames.com. My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right. Oop. Hello. Mic is still on. Yes, I'm wearing sweatpants.